Hi and welcome back to Football Opinions. Hata kabla nifanye kitu ingine. Napenda! Twende! Can't fucking tell you how long I've been waiting for this win, maze. Tumengoja sisi kama mafano wa Arsenal, bro. We've been hurting. 12 straight losses against Manchester City. Home and away, these people were just... It was just a given. Manchester City versus Arsenal. Manchester City kichwa, but... It had to come today. It had to come sometime. That's all I was saying. I remember very well, not even last season, the season before last. They beat us 2-1 at home, a late Rodri winner. And that game, we played very well. We deserved to win, but fine margins and poor officiating cost us the game. And yes, we were still a young team. We were not developed enough. We are still a young team. We are still not developed enough, but what a win. Talking about confidence boosts, I don't think it gets much better than this. Beating the best team in the world by far. Don't think there's any other team that comes close, apart from the mighty Arsenal right now. Yeah, just before the international break as well. You best believe it's going to be a good 2 weeks for Arsenal fans all over the world. 8 games in. Yes, people will say, oh, you're celebrating. Oh, the title is not won, still a long way to go. But who cares? You think if we lost, anyone would have been saying about talking about the title is still, we are still far away from the end of the season? No. It would have been burnt all around, and even banter aside, never mind being bantered, but just the fact that Arsenal have beaten Manchester City and the manner as well makes it that much sweeter. I mean, it's a deflection, a nasty deflection. I think Ederson would have saved it. They would have saved that Martinelli shot if it were not for Ake's deflection. But on the balance of the game, emotion aside, I believe we deserved to win that game. We did enough to win that game. Yes, we started a little bit nervy. Ake had a very good chance early on. David Raya with a couple of shaky moments in the first half. Yeah, but one thing I will commend him about, he picked himself up. He did not crumble under the pressure. We've seen Arsenal do that. And in the second half, he was just spraying passes, long passes at will. And I was just, up until we scored, I was like, please don't lose the game. We've come so far. Don't just lose the game. Just let it not just be another game against City. But when we scored, I could not even celebrate well because I was very apprehensive, because we've seen Arsenal score at such a time and go on to bottle it. But yeah, today was not that day. And the first clean sheet we've kept at home as well in the Premier League. And what a game. Haaland pocketed. William Saliba, my guy. Gabriel, my... Yeah, you can see I cannot hide the excitement because it's been a long time coming. 2015 is the last time we beat Manchester City. I don't know if it was a Walcott winner, but I think it was 2-1 at home. And yeah, just this is a raw reaction. I am going to struggle to analyze the game tactically. I think tactically I'm not much of a tactical person, but it seemed as though both managers respected each other. They did not overcommit. I think Arsenal did not overcommit in the press, because I saw a couple of times when we decided to commit and press their goalkeeper, they played through us easily. Alvarez dropping deep, or rather even a long ball to Haaland, whose hold-up play is actually underrated. But under my two centre-backs, you're not doing anything at the Emirates. This is a new season. It's a new dawn. I'm not going to get giddy and say we're winning the league, but you best believe you're going to be there and thereabouts. The other thing, Martinelli coming on at halftime. Yeah, hindsight is a beautiful thing, because I can sit here and say it was a masterstroke of a substitution from Arteta. But we could all see that Trossard was doing nothing, nada in that first half. He had the least touches of any player in the field, 8 touches, so he was actually doing nothing. He's never going to beat Kyle Walker for pace, for strength, nothing. So he was just out of the game. He could really not do anything. If he wants to really push for that starting spot, he needs to do enough than enough. He needs to do more than popping up with a goal here and there, an assist. I cannot fault his time at Arsenal, but yeah, Martinelli is that guy. As young as he is, he never seems, even last season when it was all crumbling down, he's the one who seemed to keep composure. He seemed to come into his own at that point of the season when we have our backs against the wall. So I cannot say enough about Gabriel Martinelli coming back from injury. We were not even sure he's going to make the squad, but he did. And he ended up being the difference between the two sides. Yeah. Let's see what happens from here on. Arsenal are second, tied on points with Tottenham, tied on goal difference, but Tottenham have scored 2 more goals than us. So yeah, if you can just look for any negative, is that Tottenham are above Arsenal in the table, but it doesn't really matter at this point. So thank you for tuning in. If you're an Arsenal fan, please enjoy. Don't let anybody tell you anything. Usiache mtu akusikizishia ati yeah, if you're a rival fan, yes, I know you are waiting very bad to banter us, but yeah, over to you. This was not the day. Thank you for tuning in. See you in the next video.